Greetings, welcome back to Darrin Bernard's Poor Boy Crafts. Today we're going to make a tent for miniatures for your gaming needs. Remember, if you like what you see, hit that like button, share this to all your friends, and if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. You know, I do giveaways on here. I'm doing one in December, but the only way you can win is if you are subscribed to my channel. So we're going to jump right into this, and we're going to make us a tent for us. So what we're going to start out with, a little square foam board. I've already cut it out. It's 2 inches by 3 inches. I've scoured it and then I painted it yellow. So I went ahead and took care of that. And then I've cut some round poles, little shish kebab sticks. Got 4 of them at 2 1/4 inches. Went ahead and painted them black. You don't need to really paint them, but I did. And then I got one at 3 1/2 inches. So what we're going to do first is we're going to glue 2 of these together in a cross member at 2 inches. We're going to make sure that the bottoms of them measure at 2 inches. So I'm going to kind of put them on my measuring ruler here so that I know exactly where I'm going to glue them. So grab my hot glue gun out here, and about 1/4 to 1/2 inch down, I'm going to put a little dab of glue, and I'm going to stick it together, making sure that the base is exactly 2 inches in diameter. I'll let that dry a bit, and that it sticks up a bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. As long as the bottoms are 2 inches in diameter, we should be good. I'll take my other 2 as soon as I find them. I seem to have misplaced them. I just had them here. Where did they go? Oh, there they are. Underneath there. Grab them out and repeat the process. About 1/2 inch, about 1/4 to 1/2 inch down. Little small bit of glue. Stick it together. Again, making sure that we have a 2 inch length at the bottom. Just like that. Real simple, real easy glue. Now this one's already dried. The reason why I wanted 2 inches, so that this will match right on the piece of foam board. So I'll put 2 spots of glue and attach that right onto the foam board. Hold it there for a second so that it dries. Come around to the other side. More glue. Stick it right on there. Now the length between here and here ought to be 3 inches. And remember, our long stick was 3 1/2, so we're going to hold it over 1 1/4 inches on either side. So we're going to take a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue here, and we're going to just stick that in there. Just like that. Okay, I'm going to reattach this bottom here. I'm going to turn it around so that it's when dealing with crisscrossing, you got to make sure that your tops are straight. Put that, in other words, I put that one on backwards. But there we go. Now, that's our frame for our tent. Now, in another video, I showed you that I bought a lot of felt. That's what we're going to wrap this tent in. We got a whole mess of it. So I'm going to just take my scissors and I'm going to cut. Okay, them scissors won't cut worth a nickel, so I'll use my blade. Look at there, how good that blade cuts. Love razor blades. There we go. That'll do. Now we know that our back sides are 2 inches and that's 3 inches. So we're going to do the back side first because this will be a triangle. So we're going to measure out at 2 inches. Actually a little bit more than 2 inches. We're also going to find the center, which is about 1 inch in the center. Now find the height. And the height's just a little under 2 inches. So we're going to go up 2 inches and find out where our center is going to be. And then we're going to make a triangle, just like that. And then we're taking our blade again, and we're going to cut it out. Just like that. Now that should be big enough to cover the back side. Just like that. Now we're going to glue that into place. But before we do that, we're going to use this as a pattern and make our second one. And then get back to it. Alrighty, we have cut out our 2 triangles. So on the back side, I'm going to go ahead and put glue on the entire triangle piece, bottom included. And then attach the felt. Just like that, letting the board stick out. Then I'm going to do the same on the front, only I ain't going to put any glue on the bottom. Just going to do the sides. Reason for that is because after we get the rest of it on there, I'm going to cut that so that we can have an entrance into it. Okay, we got that on there. Nice and tight on there. Okay. Now, we know that this measures 3 inches, but we've got to get the entire length. And I dropped my razor blade. There we go. Okay. So, we got 2 1/4 up. We should have the same amount coming up this way. 2 1/4, so that'll be 4 1/2. So, we're going to measure out 3 inches. Which should be the length we need. Yes, 3 inches. I'm going to go ahead and mark that and cut that. There we go. Then I'm going to measure out 4 inches, or 4 1/2 was it? Let's see, 4 1/2. Measure twice, cut once. Now you can go a little over if you want to, just be on the safe side. You can always trim it later. I'm going to use this blade because it's a little sharper. There we go. There we go. Got it measured, or got it cut. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to glue the bottom here and up the side. And I'm going to attach it. Now, I'm going to use my blade to poke through the felt so that we can get the stick to come through. Use a sharper blade. Try to make sure you pull that tight. There we go. Now we're going to run some glue along the top of the pole, down the sides, and down the bottom, and bring this across. So that it completely covers. Very good deal. And then on the front, just like I said before, I'm going to take our knife and just cut a slit right in the center. And I'm going to pull it back, putting a little dab of glue right there to hold that back. Same one on the other side. Right there. That way you can get into the tent and you got yourself a tent for your miniatures needs. It's a beautiful little tent and very sturdy and looks really good in any campaign. And you can have it for your miniatures and you're ready to go camping with your little guys. Have a good day and peace out.